Hello dear professionals, welcome to the channel. So today we will discuss how to identify fake jobs and fake job consultancies, because when we are a fresher these come across really often, and there are a few things, quick tips that can help you to decide whether the job is a scam or a real job. So if that is something that interests you, keep on watching. As the industry is making a huge shift towards everything happening online, even the interviews, offers, you never get to visit the place where you are offered a job. So being a victim of such fake job calls can be really easy, and anyone can fall for these. So as a fresher, it's very important for you guys to understand these little hints about the job consultancies that indicates that they are purely fake. And the number one hint is asking for money beforehand, like upfront. You will come across job consultancies which say that you pay them certain amount, mostly a lakh or 1.5 lakhs, can be even lesser, beforehand, and then they will land you in a job. Like they say they have some backdoor access, backdoor entry into the company. Even if you don't have good grades, you don't get to the interview properly, you don't get through the interview properly, still they can give you a backdoor entry, but you will have to pay that money to them upfront, and they kind of guarantee you that job. Now you tell me, if they are so sure about you being placed there, can't they deduct that amount on monthly basis when you get your salary, like some 20% each month or 50% each month when you get your salary? That's pretty doable, and I believe nobody will say no to that kind of offer. But they never get into those conversations. They want the money upfront, beforehand, before you get there. So this itself is a big hint that you're going to fall into a trap of a fake job consultancy. Now moving on to second hint about a fake job consultancy is that their name would sound similar to a consultancy which already exists in the market, which has a physical presence in the metro cities or whatever city they are in. For example, they'll keep the spelling of their name just a little bit, tad bit different from a already existing consultancy. They will just shift one or two letters here and there in the name, and when you type that name in Google, you will automatically land into the information of that already existing consultancy, which is a valid job consultancy, obviously, because Google auto corrects the name which it already identifies. So these fake job consultancies leverage on that information because they do not have any physical presence, any physical offices. So they know very well that if they are offering somebody, candidate will for sure go to the Google and search for the name of the consultancy, and they on purpose choose a name which is just tad bit difference from any other good consultancy, and then the information will be auto populated because of auto correction, and the candidate will feel that it's a valid consultancy. So make sure that you search the information for the name which you want to search for. Don't let Google auto correct that name for you, because otherwise there will be no use of researching about the consultancy. Moving on to our third hint, which is an improper domain name and email addresses. While there can be a few consultancies, genuine consultancies, who uses Gmail as their domain, their email addresses, but more likely it is used by fake consultancies. Reason being, domain name are expensive and fake consultancies need to change their identity frequently. So pay really close attention to the email addresses from which domain name you're receiving them. And if you find it fishy or you have even little bit of doubt about it, just put that email address or the domain name into the search in Google. You can for sure find or trace some history of that being a spam or scam, because I have personally identified a lot of email addresses by putting them into Google and seeing in the results for myself where people have reviewed and rated them negatively for being a scam. So you can do that too. So another very easy hint is when somebody offers you a really high package for not even being so good technically. Now this is really easy. Come on, we all know where we stand in terms of skill set, and we know what we deserve. So if somebody is offering you something which is too good to be true, you can use your sixth sense while deciding on that. So please do not fall in the trap of such big offers, because they in turn will ask your confidential data, which will cost you much more. Now the question comes that What will they gain from offering you a high package? Because anyway they are not going to let you join somewhere, so just giving you a document, what is their benefit? Now this brings us to the topic of fake jobs itself. Now these people who send you a offer with high package or decent enough package for no reason, who have not even taken your thorough interview about the technical skills, they for sure will ask in return some confidential data of yours, say for example your PAN details, your Aadhaar details, or your bank details, all this data in general which is really personal to you and confidential to you. Now the thing is, no company, a genuine company, never ask your data, this confidential data or the bank details, before you join there. The day you join will be the day when these details will be asked, and especially for freshers, most of the companies arrange for a bank person and he himself will open your bank account into some professional bank, your salary account, so they don't even ask for that. So be very careful, no genuine company asks for all of these details before you join in there. They will ask only when you join there, you are onboarded. Now this brings us to a very interesting point, which is consultancies or these companies asking for money for your background verification. Everybody knows that background verification starts even before you join the company. The moment company offers you, the background verification starts. Now some companies, such scam companies, ask money from the candidate itself on the name of doing their background verification. Mind you guys, even legally, as per India's law, the background verification has to be borne by employer, not the employee, because employer is not asking for it. It is asked by employer. It is for their benefit, so that they know that the person who's joining them is genuine and whatever documents and information have been furnished by the person is all correct. So it has to be taken care by the employer. Not even a single penny has to be taken by the employee. So next time, even if somebody asks for 500 rupees for your background verification, just deny it, because it is not even legal to ask that. And now the final point that I want to discuss, this is not about any job consultancy, but the job itself. There can be a repetitive or reoccurring job posting that you see on Naukri.com or LinkedIn or Indeed, various websites, not necessarily from a fake company or a consultancy, but there can be a job posting which you always see is out there, is live, seems like they're hiring, but no matter how much you apply, there is no response to that. So most likely it's a fake job posting. Sometimes companies do it just to get the sense of marketing, like how people are applying in the market and what's going on, what kind of resume you get. And sometimes it's simply their compliance. So there can be a variety of reasons they are doing it. So use your own judgment. If you feel that posting is old enough and you always see this repetitive but there is no response coming out of it, please save your information and don't float your resume to that. So guys, those were my tips and tricks to give you little hints about scam or spam job consultancies and offers. Hope you find it helpful, and if you come across any of such, stay away from that trap. If you have any questions, do leave them in the comment section. I'll try to answer them in the comments. If not, I'll include the answers in my next video. You keep on watching more content on Corporate Diaries to be corporate ready, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, stay safe and healthy. Take care. Bye.